What's up guys, today on Rebels Off-Road we'll be unboxing, installing, and giving a review on the Teryx KRX Hitch. Stay tuned, you're not going to want to miss this one. So come on, let's go grab the box and we'll tear right into it. Okay, we got some tissue paper here. That's probably the hitch.
Duh.
Got some hardware here. All right, we're gonna take off this saran wrap and open up the hitch. Pretty simple packaging, but effective. Okay. All right, so this is what comes in the package. You got your hitch and a little baggie of hardware, nuts, bolts, washers, you know, the typical stuff, but no sticker. Where's my f***ing sticker? So let's look at the construction of it. Pretty nice welds. Got a little laser cut T-Rex emblem, little slots for the hardware. It's gusseted here. Got a little hole for a D-ring. Some more gussets right here and welded. Try on the other side. So these little alignment tabs are for assembly. They aren't welded on the back side, but as long as the front side is good, should hold. A little defect in the paint, not a big deal. We can always touch that up. Most likely happened in shipping, but there's really no way to tell. We're gonna talk about what tools are necessary for this job now. First off, we're gonna need a jack and some jack stands. Then we're gonna need a 17mm box wrench, as well as a 17mm socket wrench. Also, a 9/16 box wrench and a 9/16 socket wrench. We also are going to be using a small extension for our socket wrench. Also, possibly some pry bars might come in handy. So let's get right into the install. You want to jack up the rear of the bike until the wheels are just barely touching the ground and put it up on jack stands to secure it. We're going to be taking our 17mm box wrench and putting it on this back side nut, and our 17mm socket wrench and putting it on the front side here. Mine was torqued on really good, so I used the old double box wrench trick. Once it broke loose though, it was easy enough to take off the rest of the way. Taking off the other side was a little bit easier. So now we're gonna go ahead, take our hitch, fit it up. Take our 9/16 bolts with a washer on it, go ahead and feed them through. So then we're gonna take our washer and a nut, push the washer and the nut down under here. Got some big hands, so it's difficult. Now believe me, it's a lot easier to do this with an extra set of hands, but sometimes you just gotta use your head.
But I don't want to use my hand!
There we go. Got it started. Now we just lift this into place. As you can see, the bolt wasn't going in all the way. It was going in a little bit crooked, so I just go ahead and remove it to inspect, to see what was blocking the bolt from going all the way through. Sometimes it might get a little out of alignment when you take this upper bolt out, so you'll have to look down and see which way it's got to go. In this case, we're just going to pry it out a little bit. Okay. It was kind of wedged there, so now it's loose, and we can line it up. With a little bit of prying and elbow grease, we were able to install this bolt. We're gonna put the nut on loose. Just so everything's lined up, and then we're gonna do the other side. On the other side, we ran into the opposite problem. Basically, we wanna line up all the holes here, and this arm needs to go inward more. You can see it there. So to line up these holes, we actually have to bring the tire inward like that. So we're just gonna lift up on it and see if we can scoot it inward more. That seemed to have worked pretty good. Put a nut on it. So now that we got everything installed loosely, we're gonna go ahead and tighten up all the bolts. So now that we have it installed, I'm gonna go ahead and review this product. Don't worry, it's only COVID. First of all, I'd like to say that I really like this design based on its reinforcing of the upper arms. A lot of times when you take big jumps or you hit things, these holes can get ovaled out. With this hitch, it reinforces those upper holes and it probably won't ever oval out now. I do wish that it reinforced the lower arms as well. Let me know if you know of any hitch that reinforces both upper and lower arms. To my knowledge, there isn't any. But I might cook up a little add-on that'll enable us to do this. I also really like that the hitch is up high. It's very high clearance, and it has this mount for a D-ring shackle. Now keep in mind, this isn't your standard D-ring shackle mount. It is a smaller one. This hitch takes the shackle with a maximum size of 3/4 inches on the pin versus the typical 7/8 inch pin, which I found a little bit disappointing because I already had D-rings for it, but it is nice that this comes with a mount here. I'm super disappointed it didn't come with a sticker. I really would have liked to put a T-Rex sticker on my bike. It also didn't come with any installation instructions, but since we made this video of the install, you can use it as a guide. You're welcome. I also like that this is one of the cheaper ones on the market, but it doesn't sacrifice quality in the process. This one costs about $80 before shipping. Most of the others on the market are over $100 before shipping. Some of them may have similar designs, but this one was significantly cheaper. So that's also a great positive in my mind. So overall, for what's out on the market, I think this is a perfect design for your KRX. So I definitely would recommend this hitch for anyone looking for a high clearance hitch with a great design for not a lot of money. We got the link down in the description to where you can buy this hitch and check it out for yourself. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit that like button and make sure to subscribe. And if you are subscribed already, thank you, and see you next time.